So we have your sisters here, right? Behind
Oh yeah, my sisters are here. The gang is here, the A3 gang. Do you guys want to come say hi?
Yeah, please.
Come say hi. Just come say hi.
हल्का सस्पेन्स राख्दियो
खुसी रहेछ
Turn that shit up!
कति बोल्नु भोलि चाहिँ राख्छु यता पनि भोलि उता पनि भोलि
मोस्ट भनिएको उ त्यसको ठुलो छ
अङ्ग्रेजीमा ब्याचलर्स गरेछु
Okay, start.
Hi everyone. Is it rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm मेरो intro.
इन्ट्रोडक्सनमा बिर्सनी मैले के भन्नु चाहिँ
Welcome, Anna.
Thank you for having me. Very excited to be here. This is my first podcast.
Yeah, it's her first time on YouTube actually.
Oh yeah.
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 She hasn't done an interview, so I was telling her.
No, I've done a makeup like tutorial with Lemmy Bunny, but like not a podcast. Podcast. So.
So I was telling her like, this is it. It's all downhill from here.
Looking forward to it.
So how was lockdown, man, for you?
Good. It was a lot of first month it was hard to adapt to the change. But it was like kind of like a blessing in disguise because for me it was because it was this year was all about like self-reflection and self-growth and a lot of like
Manifestation. Like,
yeah like so it was good, no complaints at all. I mean, I was really blessed to be able to like be home and be with my family, and we did like ko pani bimari pani bhaina, so it was okay overall.
So yeah, but by the ball is it's just Kathmandu, man. Everyone else in like Itari, Biratnagar, all these places, you know. The school or mass money case, you know. School as in not entirely, but then some to gaonko school or
Okay.
mass pani chaina bal. So I feel like media le गर्दा त्यो मान्छेहरु डराको कि because यहाँ त अब access छ नि त. So maybe because of that.
तर मान्छेहरुलाई लागि पनि रहेछ फेरि
लाग्न त लागिरहेछ तर अरु बेला पनि के त लागिरहन्छ नि. I'm not trying to undermine it, right? But I feel like the panic that to the degree that we have right now is more than it's required just to be.
Have you gotten a PCR test अहिलेसम्म?
Me? No. Oh my.
You should try it actually.
Yeah. Like
It's a trip.
I have to though. I haven't. I feel guilty for not doing it, but I
But
think
yeah,
I can
symptoms
step in
is
safe. Yeah.
No, if you don't have any symptoms or such, or if you haven't come in contact with anyone, you don't really have to do it.
Yeah.
We had scared.
Mishap.
So that's why we had to take the test.
Okay.
Yeah. But then
You guys got the symptoms or cold?
not
or
really.
what?
Okay, but, you know, it's just that we came in contact with someone who had it.
Okay.
So, but then no one turned out positive.
Okay.
Negative.
Before we go, we should give a shout out to Akshat, man. My guy, our guy. So
Yeah.
Akshat is our really good friend, right? And he's Anna's brother.
My cousin brother. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how actually
We know each other, yeah.
Actually,
Wherever
Yeah,
you're
we
at,
know each other since like a long
long
time.
time.
We go like way back. So yeah. Excited to catch up with you guys.
Actually, it's been like what 6-7 years that we know
Yeah.
each other.
तिम्रो फर्स्ट मुभी भएको त्यतिखेर आइदा थियो है
Jerry. Yeah.
सानै थिए.
You were really young then.
Yeah, I was 14.
What?
Yeah, I was 14 when I shot the movie, and I turned
thought you were
15
16.
right after the shoot.
14?
Yeah. When I was shooting, and then I turned
Little known
15 right
facts.
after the shoot.
We were supposed to be in that
Yeah.
movie. Custom, but yeah. So it's like Samar Dai Sani, the director.
Oh, you know
writer.
Samar Dai, okay.
Samar Dai चाहिँ so basically about Samar Dai चाहिँ is the writer or director of that movie. अनि so he called me actually अनि उसको vision चाहिँ त्यतिखेर चाहिँ Nepali movie industry was not really के भन्ने अब bourgeois people and like you know they were not really involved in they were not really involved in Nepali movie industry, so you wanted to change that. This the one, yeah. And that's why if you see that movie, if you see that movie, it's like Amro K.
Have you
like
guys
actor.
ever watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Of course.
And he's the only
Yeah,
actor.
he is.
Everyone else is not from an acting background.
Yeah. No one, literally no one.
तिम्रो first debut नै थियो
Who was the
Yeah.
director?
Anmolको no, they एउटा hostel गरेको थियो and this was his second movie.
Who was the director?
Samar
Hemraj Casey.
okay. He's the writer.
Shout out.
So-
my drum out la.
समर दाइले चाहिँ मलाई भनेको थियो अनि I was supposed to be some like not a big role, just सानो एउटा रोल थियो
भागो
त्यो के अरे
Sathi, who is it
the
the
guy who
friend?
gets mad
Yeah, and you punch him. Oh my god.
त्यो रोल थियो but then the thing is like त्यतिखेर मेरो internship सुरु हुन लाग्थ्यो क्या माइती नेपालमा so I was like
clash
What would you do?
अनि yeah अब he told me like first त्यो भन्थ्यो I was like अब म एक्टर होइन होइन
you had to like audition for that
No, I don't think anyone auditioned. अनि त्यसपछि he was saying कि मुस्ताङ जानु पाउँछ भन्दा I was like excited भयो but then ठ्याक्कै मेरो internship start भयो I was like I really wanted to work for Mighty Nepal, so I just took that route.
Yeah, it was same with me. I was in grade like 14, which is 8. Grade 8, Matthew. And then I used to play basketball and come home around like 7 in the evening. And mom was like, oh, did you called? And you had a movie, and I was like, no. And then I spoke to my sister and she's like, no, you have to hear the story. Like, it's going to be a turning point for the Nepali industry and stuff like that. And next day I met the producers and everyone. I heard the story and I was like, okay, why not?
It actually did change a lot. Right now you see a lot of people involved in Nepali movies. They're trying to get in. It was just like, you know.
Nepotism.
Nepotism, people didn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
Actually. I think it sort of changed. So I guess he met his objective.
You were 14 when you like shot the movie.
Yeah.
So after the movie episode, like you started getting recognition, On 14 about like you embrace this like gracefully, but wasn't like overwhelming.
It was for sure because Jerry, oh my god, I did not movie pani. I got an offer and then I didn't even audition. It was just like everything happened. And like overnight Jerry just did so well. And it wasn't like a gradual fame that took on. It was like it could be overnight our movie released and then it was exciting at that time. Very exciting. And like open to new things and experiencing all of that. It was very overwhelming, but Pachize, I think, yeah. Right now I'm used to it, but yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Was it hard to handle it initially?
Not really. I mean, I think it was hard for me to like balance my school and film, but
how do you do that, man?
I took a break. I took a break from school and then I shot and then I had my holidays. So this city like balance garde. It was hard for me, but yeah, always Jerry is such a special movie for me and yeah, very glad that I did it. I don't know, like I never even thought of like becoming an actress or it was just a decision that okay, intuition wants any bit I wouldn't know like do it and then I did it. So like yeah.
Ami
story. So I think everyone knows Puggy. No, she's my best friend.
Best friend.
So like school pachi mo Jerry ko workshop jante. Ani mamu le because I was a baby, mom was like, no, like mamu used to come with me to the workshop or she used to send Ammi if she was busy. So actually Ammi and then some other was like, oh, timi yota ekdamai role cha garne and I'm like, no. Ammi's the least interested person to watch movies and like all of that. Yeah, and then I don't know how she got convinced. She's like, okay, we'll do it. And then yeah.
Do you like three of your sisters have a like pretty tight bond, right?
Yeah, we did.
I've seen like Paila. Like,
A3.
Are we known as A3?
There was this magazine, no?
Oh yeah.
I saw it at some random place, man.
I don't know.
Restaurant
with mom?
I don't know if it was with your mom, but it was three of you too.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because maybe we're just like one year apart, so age differences to date is, I know. Yeah.
त्यसपछि you did a couple of movies after that पनि.
Yeah, I did. And then after I did Jerry, I was like, no, I need to take a break. I need to finish my school. And then I did Gangsta Blues after 3 years. I mean, after Gangsta Blues, good experience, all of that. And then again, like, I don't know, I'd say maybe I should take it slow because I did get a lot of offers. I mean, a lot of people ask me, like, the movies na gareko Jerry pachi. Like, I'm sure you got a lot of offers, but like, I had to,
balance.
Yeah, balance my professional life, my school, and everything. So, yeah.
Well, what's happening right now with all this like pandemic and shit?
Pandemic, it was so bad. It was so horrible because so many people, like technicians and not only actors, but like people who are involved in filmmaking, they unarko salary, they only depend on like movie garera mate unarko salary huncha. So your full year ne kaam ne bhaina ke bhaina. So like a lot of people like suffered financially and it was really bad. But I think movies are gonna shoot like March, April. I mean, I was supposed to shoot in December, but we've rescheduled that to
you have
March.
a new movie coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. What's the name? Can you talk about it?
No, I can't really talk about it much, but Sam is also there. Sam Raghi.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Excited for that one. What?
I don't know, this is my inside joke.
There's no fucking
I feel left out. No, I'm just
How did that
What are you talking about?
then? But I heard like you're just some random like bit of news. Some actors were like donating towards this fund that was supposed to take care of technicians and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Difficult, right?
Yeah.
So they get like so they don't have like salaries. They get movie based, ma.
Movie based, like. So it was.
So how's like the environment or movie set one day? Because I've never been to one, right? Honestly.
For me personally, it's like my happy place. And I didn't know that because first my Jerry Gadakiri Jerry is gonna be a movie that's always gonna be special to me because it was my first experience, my first movie. That it was all about like everything was new to me when I did Jerry. Traveling for the first time alone without parents, I'm going to Mustang and shooting, and I wasn't aware of any like technicalities like shoot karne, camera rakhne. So no idea. But this which I think Gangsta Blues, my next movie was more about knowing what acting really is. And I think after Jerry Timoide, I grew this interest in like filmmaking and acting and yeah. And then on my third movie, The Man from Kathmandu, you came to my premiere. That was more about like I think the movie Gadakiri, I was more interested in what happened behind the scenes. So
behind the scenes, as in?
As in filming. I mean, no, I'm always
There's
like
so many moving parts, right? Like in the set, I've never been one.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
panic,
art.
Then like,
are you kidding me? There's like more than like 70 people on set.
Number.
And then there's like, hairstylist, makeup artist, camera assistant, and then director who has like 3 assistants working for him. And then like so many departments just working together. So it's like...
So who's the conductor eventually? Like who makes the call? Like
the director, yeah. When you're on set.
Not the producer.
Producer is there, like management producer.
Work, like, just to
put in the money.
Put in the money.
Oh, it's producing.
Yeah. But I look at the clash of producers and directors because it's
I never understood the work of a producer. Like
producer is fun
okay. Then what's an executive producer?
Who executes?
Yeah.
So suppose like more director, and then I say, no man, I need to shoot in this place because I have this vision and stuff, and the producer's like, no, because you can't go to that place because I don't have that budget. So it's like you have to executive later to still belong with the directors and.
I see.
Yeah. If that makes sense.
There could be more than one, right?
Yeah, multiple.
Sorry, you guys want some cookies? Then.
Didn't you guys talk about this cookie when last episode?
No,
was that not?
That's a different one.
Okay.
That's a different one.
We just
Anamaya
and even thing no desserts are
desserts. Desserts first.
Alka munchies bhayeko. Bro. Sanjay ko साथी को रहेछ boy contra.
This is the Cookie Factory or something. Cookie Factory. Sorry.
Sorry, man. I had to get a cookie.
No, that's fine. So how was your lockdown?
That's why we're here.
Oh, this your
Yeah.
idea of lockdown, Barane? Did you guys
Actually,
think of it?
before that, but then
Okay.
a lockdown happened, and everyone thought actually initially, everyone thought that this was gonna last for a couple of weeks, wala.
Yeah.
So we thought the same, and we
2
thought,
weeks.
With
2
the
weeks.
lockdown? Eh.
किन सुरुमा 2 weeks
Yeah.
भनेको थियो नि त. So 2 weeks पछि गरौँ भनेर सोचेको थियो. But then 2 weeks गर्दै बढ्दै गयो. So we thought we just started. त्यतिखेर चाहिँ हामी लुकी गर्थ्यो. लुकी एज एन अब बेलुका
We used to travel in his car.
Okay. But you guys weren't
उसको
permitted to come
कारको
here?
पास थियो क्या खासमा.
Yeah, okay.
Pass
Oh,
then,
okay. Oh, during the lockdown? Oh,
Past then,
I mean the peak lockdown मा के.
peak lockdown ma भन्नुस् न. I used to carry hot case ma tato pani. And म चाहिँ मेरो एउटा cousin चाहिँ hospital मा serious खाना पुऱ्याउन गएको. Like a couple of times I went by the city. But then a couple of times we got caught too, right?
Yeah.
This guy and I told him
We had to
Heart
walk
patient.
back.
Heart patient.
my
भयो.
यसलाई चाहिँ मैले त्यो हार्ट पेसेन्ट हो एक्टिङ गरेर भन्नु लगाइदिएको होइन यो चाहिँ सिरियस अब आँखा पनि अलिक रोलहरू गर्न थाल्यो अनि के अरे वाज द्याट हार्ट हस्पिटलको नेम
शहीद गङ्गालाल.
गङ्गालाल यसलाई गङ्गालाल म अहिले जस्तो जाँदैन ए गङ्गालालमा लगेको भनेर ए कुनै के सिरियस होइन सेम सेट विथ तेज राइट तेजलाई मैले सेम ट्रिक भने क्या ओ त्यो अलिक हार्ट पेसेन्ट जस्तो एक्टिङ गर भनेर होइन तेज चाहिँ अब डिस्काएको छ न आइस त्यो जेरीमा नभएको अलिक हार्ट पेसेन्ट एक्टिङ गर्छ लाइक हुन्छ नि रिसअप पुल्टेर अफ होइन सिधा लाइक ह्याप्पी हार्ट पेसेन्ट लाइक and the cop guy is obviously looking at this guy is like dude I gotta
Not
check
sick,
this
yeah.
guy.
Well, I don't know how
Then
to
he
act
checked
like a
my.
heartbreaker.
I had like another whole story of my dad ko ECG report and shit. Talking about cookies. Anyway, I'll get to that later, right? Then my मेरो बाउको त्यो ECG report चलाउँदै हिँड्दै थियो क्या तेज हार्ट पेसेन्ट त्यो पुलिसले चेक गर्दा त यो त 50 वर्षको मान्छे भन्दैछ लाइक गाडी छोड्दै लाइक लकडाउन
Yeah, heart patient जस्तो act गर्न अब कसरी गर्नु heart patient जस्तो act? I've never seen अब म त गुगल गर्दै थिएँ how does a heart patient
This guy was damn good at it, man. He pulled the recliner, he went back, and he looked like really like patient. And this guy like upright, posture straight.
Are you interested in acting?
Your directors, hit him up, man.
त्यो के भनेको थियो the director अस्ति निलम दिदीले भनेको
Champs.
Milan Chams.
Milan Chams. Do you know? Then I don't feel bad that I don't know.
What's that?
Apparently he's some famous director.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think very
तिमीहरूको छ नि
sounds like a familiar.
मुभीहरूमा अब त्यो मुभीहरूमा डान्सहरू गर्दाखेरि लाइक सो कसरी लाइक
लुगा
how do you
फेर्छ,
practice it
Fun fact, I like haven't danced in any of my movies.
Yo,
Like not as synchronized, no. It's all like just
freestyle.
yeah. Yeah.
There's been
pop
dance.
lock and roll.
No, I've never danced. It's just montages where you do whatever you feel like,
Jerry
but you're in the
Maguire
character. No, there are so many songs, but we're just doing our own thing. We're not like synchronizing and dancing. Thank God. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So what, you don't like that synchronized scene because
I mean, I'd love to do it, but I think the movies that I've chosen to do are more realistic and it's nothing commercial.
Yeah, it
so,
doesn't make sense to dance also.
yeah.
Anyway,
So-
I mean,
dance
it got taught that like
where does this concept come from, man?
Bollywood.
No,
All
where
inspired
did they
by
also get it
Bollywood,
from?
like-
Yeah, like अचानक like war movie भइरहन्छ and suddenly this like
Bro, अनि गाना
in
पनि
some like
इमोसनल
sunflower field of dancing.
No, but
Body
that's
body
musical.
गर्दै अरे.
Musical movies like that. They don't.
म्युजिक
We're
हिट्स
just
डिफरेंट
talking-
नि त
Yeah.
we're just talking about us, right? But the average guy who watches a movie, they might like it.
Not everything.
Yeah,
most of it like
because-
most of them like this like concept of music and all this stuff.
Yeah. You know,
It's like
I think.
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry.
I
I think yeah, Nepal ma like ekdamai Bollywood inspired to like
Yeah, a lot.
movies.
त्यो
And,
त
a lot of
Fun
things.
fact,
So yeah.
Korea
But
too, like,
as an audience, also like I enjoy watching.
Yeah. It's
Musical
relatable
movies,
to
yeah.
some
Korean
extent, right?
effect mun छैन.
Oh my gosh! I just started watching Korean films and movies. Have you guys watched it?
No.
No.
I mean, I've watched a couple.
I mean,
A couple
I've
of
never.
like where. Sorry. The
No,
guy
I
dies
keep
and then-
Okay, so more like all of my friends, they've always told me, like, I know Korean movie is so like it's so crazy and the stories it's like insane. I'm like, no, like not me. Not even like I wasn't ever interested. But recently I started watching like Korean films. It's the lines and the stories are so dramatic. It's like and it's relatable because then you know I watch mostly Nepali movies bhanda pani like mo dherai Hollywood ko herchu like European like international films and series. So watching like Korean drama was like relatable and was like shit like okay. I'm coming to a point where I'm saying
My
like
sassy
yeah.
girl.
No,
I watched this
No.
movie called Windstruck right first. That was the first Korean movie I ever watched. And this ma abo त्यही हो अब
This
love
is one
पऱ्यो
that
and then
girl
girl died.
dies. I mean-
Girl हो कि guy died. And then this which I watched My Sassy Girl.
Everyone's dying.
Classic.
fucking
Yeah,
dying.
always.
And then I was like, oh my god, this is the same plot, man.
But he gets you every time. Oh.
Millionaires first love.
Oh, that was one of my
That's it.
like that,
Ashley
that made me
Rogo,
cry.
Which one?
Ashley Rogo.
The Millionaires First
Love,
Love.
yeah.
Didn't you cry?
I felt bad, but then again, I was like, I felt bad for feeling bad. Like, you know what I mean? Damn, they got me there. Like,
The last one that I watched was Train to Busan. Man.
that was
that's pretty
good,
good.
dude.
Right?
But that's not the.
But it's a Korean movie.
yeah, it is.
So our like they've shot out so many
Soy
romantic
movies.
movies
Yeah.
that we don't know about
yeah.
अर्को genre पनि छ के.
Are you? It's so diverse.
Yo,
It's
the
like
horror movie
as
or
diverse as like Hollywood, and it's like
Yeah.
more. If I have to,
Dude,
like,
Netflix
say.
on Kingdom भन्ने पनि रहेछ नि क्या.
Oh my god! I watched. Sorry, but am I getting too excited? For
No.
Yeah.
What's the craze about BTS? What's that, dude? Like, some dance and
I can't-
Korean.
I can't
कुनै
relate, man,
के
this
सिरिज
much.
पनि आज
I think it's like त्यो पहिला like you know like 90s मा Backstreet Boys हरू थियो नि त्यो boy band craze.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same thing.
And they concert mad. They don't just sing. They're like dance, and it's like
That must be hard,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
To dance and sing at the same unless they are.
and you're touring like all year round.
Cardio,
It's like-
they're not better.
तर अन्त sorry but they त dub गर्छ हिन्दीमा पनि गर्छ डान्स गर्छ
Yeah.
but त्यो त dubbing obviously.
प्रशान्त तामाङले लिपसिङ गरिदिएको भन् never forgive him, I swear. दार्जिलिङमा?
ए हो
Yeah, he came to our school. Brother
Yeah,
was lip
तिनीहरूको-
syncing, man. I thought he was literally like as he became the Indian Idol, you know. I mean, he rolled into
हाम्रै
like,
भोटले है
like however it happened, right? He was like a big deal, and like somehow we were there, and like उसको गीत बज्दैछ मुख चाहिँ अर्कै चल्दैछ.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
they're like, dude, you won.
Chinese movies
And
हरूको
I'm
त्यो
just saying, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Chinese
but-
movies हरू dub गरेर
Whatever, right? उसले राम्रो गायो. Prashant bro, sorry. Like, I'm a fan, sorry.
I'm a fan too.
Where is he, man?
दार्जिलिङ
He did some movies पनि नि यता
अँ
हिरो भएको थियो यता एकछिनको लागि
he took out an album too
but that time was crazy man प्रशान्त तामाङको बेला अब
Yeah.
हाम like every school हैन त्यहाँ दार्जिलिङ
He was
कालिम्पोङ
like a
every school had a
symbol,
free
right?
free voting booth
they used to
Oh,
come to
That's
the
one
school
thing,
and-
Oh really?
Yeah, free.
अनि attendance
Donations.
गर्दियो
Donations
attendance
हरू पनि-
vote
Like lakhs and lakhs of donations just to like from outside all over the world, like because Darjeeling was the epicenter nida for Prashant Tamangko, that all Nepalis all
Craze.
over the world
Yeah.
united for one symbol. That was this guy was singing like Hindi songs and
त्यतिखेर
and
गोर्खाल्यान्ड पनि भइरहेको थियो नि होइन?
they felt like they were going
That was
against
a-
the whole like billion Indian people. Yeah, it kind of became political in a way, right? We can go down that Gorkhaland issue that came up out of that Prashant Tamang fanboy club in Darjeeling that became Bimal Gurung, and that became like Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, that political party. But let's not make this about politics, whatever. So what was my point, man? I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
Prashant Tamang, yeah, he was,
Yeah.
गोर्खाल्यान्ड
yeah, he was like a symbol, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's
And-
so weird के अब like हामीलाई लाइनमा हैन त्यो टाउन छ नि कालिम्पोङ चाहिँ स्मल प्लेस के अनि त्यत्रो लामो एउटा टाउन छ त्यति हो बजार त्यति हो अनि त्यहाँनिर
Kalimpong is in Sikkim.
No, Darjeeling.
कालिम्पोङ दार्जिलिङहरू वेस्ट बेङ्गल भनेर
Okay.
It's close to Sikkim, very close.
अनि त्यहाँनिर गयो So everyone has to, like two each go to one shop and then like start calling non-stop. Vote गर्न. And the shopkeepers are like forced to adhere क्या मान्नै पर्ने क्या that didn't feel right क्या
Yeah.
हुन्छ नि फोर्स भयो त्यहाँ सबै फेरि त्यो लाइन भरि मारवाडी मान्छे के उनीहरूलाई मतलब छैन प्रशान्त तामाङ के हाम्रो मान्छे होइन हाम्रो त के अरे अर्को केटा थियो नि त्यो
अमित साना competition haल्नु तिम्रो like I see every year your mom is in like Miss Nepal goes ma bhayina huncha ni like she's some kind of like important partner. What does she do actually?
Oh, she's the choreographer and creative director for Miss Nepal.
So what role does she have to play त्यसमा चाहिँ like त्यो हिँड्नेहरु सिकाउने हो
No, not just walking, like a lot of things. Sorry. She's the choreographer like sabai show ko main day. The sabai choreograph and everything, and the creative director of the whole entire show. That goes live on TV.
So
she directs all of that.
So she's responsible for everything that is happening that day.
You know, there's this one thing that came up, Asti, the viral bathing, the girl with the makeup thing.
Yeah.
Last year,
that one pretty viral.
Last year go.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Some girl came without makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a beauty pageant.
Yeah. And my mom is pretty. You know how my mom is like.
She's pretty blunt.
She's pretty blunt and. No, I'm good. Thank you. You're gonna. Okay. What was I saying?
Yeah, she's pretty blunt. So I think a lot.
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought you had like a throat issue.
Yeah, if you don't know her, I think it'll feel aligati aggressive.
Yeah.
Baba, if you know
but
her.
she's just brutally honest. But at that time, my view on that topic was that, I don't know, it's like business. If you're going for like interview, you wouldn't wear a sweater or like patiko jeans. You probably wear like you try to wear it, look smart, and it's the same as a beauty pageant, because at the end of the day, it's called a beauty pageant. So why wouldn't you like know how to just, you know, be presentable?
I'm so sorry, what are you guys talking about?
I remember.
I don't have to know. It's okay.
Okay, so Stage asked me, like, mero mom ko a video viral back here. Yes. So where like last year ko Miss Nepal ko audition ma, this contestant came without like wearing any makeup and stuff. So my mom was like, why aren't you wearing any makeup? And all of that. She asked her and she was like, I don't know how to wear makeup. So my mom basically said it's a 21st century. So, you know, the internet is in your hand. Like, you know, whatever you like, so internet may so effort. Like my mom just wanted to see some effort, because for instance, if you're going for an interview, like a business interview, you'd probably be presentable. You wouldn't, you know, just dress up however you wanted to or stuff like that. But no, she didn't wear any makeup, and my mom was just like, oh, when she like, you know, everyone who comes to the audition for Miss Nepal, because at the end of the day, it's a beauty pageant, right? So you would want to look presentable and stuff like that. But my mom, at the end of the day, she wasn't judging her for not knowing how to wear makeup, but she just wanted to see some effort from her side, or wanted to know, okay, like, because at the end of the day, yes, brains and, you know, beauty with purpose is such a big thing, but it's still a beauty pageant, and you'd want to come looking for something.
Yeah. Judge, you're there to judge.
But but I completely understand why people like looked at it very. I understand why people looked at it very like, because like, so what if like you don't know how to wear makeup and stuff, and like, but it's a beauty pageant at the end of the day, so yeah. And my mom even mentioned, like, you know, Timi, you're living in a 21st century, like, internet, it's in your palm, so you know, like, YouTube, so you can learn anything from YouTube. So that's how she meant it, but my mom is just very, like, blunt. So, straightforward.
Like,
which people... Yeah, it was really dramatic. The whole situation was really dramatic, but, yeah.
Did you get backlash because of that?
I did.
Yeah.
I definitely did, but thank God I was in a position where I am very open to negative comments, because I think I was 14 when I did my first movie, and I had to like get used to the hate and the love and everything that came along with it. So mom ko bara cha I was trying to tell her, Mom, you're gonna feel really shit, but it's okay. Like, and my mom's like, chill, let me. I'm like, I'm okay, baby. Like, I'm like, okay. I'm more stressed than her. So I was like, no, but yeah.
You were saying something about negativity.
Oh,
How you like coped with it?
Oh, yeah.
Early, like,
Different
age, nah.
Yeah.
It was, everything was new to me. And of course, like, I didn't know what was happening to me. I was kind of more, I was a bit fat when I did Jerry. And like doing a movie at like 14 and people commenting on your height and your body type, it was like, okay.
Height? You were pretty tall.
No, height, but like my body weight and how I looked and all of that. And they're like, oh, you still like a nice movie, but like, oh, your appearance and all of that. It was like, I didn't know, but come on, man, you're, body shaming, like hardcore. And I don't know, like, I'm just turning 14 and I don't know much about like body shaming. So internet company, like, I think I just made my like Instagram after I shot for Jerry. So coming all of that, like getting into like Instagram and receiving all of that hate and body shaming and everything, it was like I didn't know I didn't know how much it affected me now, thinking about it now, because I always used to get so like conscious about how I looked, and it's not supposed to be like that, like embrace yourself and how you look and all of that, like weight, being thin, all of that doesn't really matter. But at that time, it really did affect me, on how I looked, and I used to get insecure and all of that. But I think by time, I think everyone who chooses to like, who is an actor and actresses and is exposed to negative comments, one just gets used to it, and that's how I got used to it. Like by time, I just learned to be thick-skinned, and of course, negativity. Like Instagram pictures, negative comment, I just like really bad. I just go and block them. Like, no negativity, man. It just.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I am very, very open to like constructive criticisms, but if you're just there to hate and like body shame and bring all of that negative energy, then no. It's like, that's unacceptable right
that's
now.
That's a deep audio, the comment section, especially for you, someone who's popular. Comment section,
yeah.
Why would you even like?
But I don't read. I don't.
You don't read it.
I recently have started to, but by let's say because this say no, but I think by pilot I was very insecure. Like likes pani kati auncha, like mero photo ma abo manchile kati, so all of that, like you're just like, I was a baby when I was exposed to all of this, so like everything was new to me. But by time, like I learned, okay, you have to be like, if you choose this profession, and you have to be open to all sorts of comments, like negative, positive, whatever it may be. You just have to learn how to like deal with it. And I learned the hard way, but yeah, I think everyone does if you're like exposed to like public and.
Not about to that extent, but then like first when
Here's the fans.
First when Instagram came out, there was this thing. कुनै कति 8 or 9 हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ नाम आउँथ्यो के, अनि टक्कै कुनै कति 11 हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ नम्बर आउँथ्यो।
What Instagram likes or
yeah,
single digit to double digit,
But then it was good that we grew up in that age where social media wasn't really an essential part of that.
Yeah, so don't you feel like we got to experience both?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, because when I grew up, we didn't have technology and we didn't have iPads and all sorts that we used to go to the baira goira khilthyo, and it was all like outdoor activity, nothing like iPad and so. But as soon as I turned 14 and 15, that's when I like started experiencing like technology and all of that. So I can say I've experienced both.
They're like fixed on the like मोबाइल फोन नै के अब छैन भने रोएर गरेर अब खानाहरु नखाइदिने बच्चादेखि नै अब
नहक्देर
त्यो पनि but like mostly
डाइपर फ्रेश
yeah
Diaper fresh.
no but like lockdown पछि पनि like so many students they had to like take their classes through online and like who are babies like kindergarten they're doing like online classes so obviously even just education pani like technology through ganiranu parirahuncha so that's like ahileको generation चाहिँ
The online classes must suck, right? I think like
it I mean I think
like, you need that person, man. Like physical like interaction as well.
But when you're in a situation like this,
Yes.
it's a good alternative.
Yeah, I'm not just like saying
Plus,
that. It
you
must
can
suck.
just-
Like
It does.
thank God we don't have to waste a year
yeah
like being in front of a screen and getting weird.
I think pura memes are happening.
Kids.
No, it's just about some people were on Zoom and stuff like that, and then they left it on. They're going to the toilet.
oh yeah and like
It's still
babies
on.
interrupting like
Yeah.
fathers go meeting and stuff yeah
Yeah, that's some politician
Yeah.
or something. I'm on nanny kudde auncha ni. बच्चालाई तानेर that's fun.
Nanny go job on like line.
So I was त्यो movie first time movie premiere जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ how was your like feeling? Were you like tensed? Like will they like it or not?
hella tense like because made first I went there and mero team they didn't like inform me that okay you have to give like a speech and all there was just like a press release and everything was in a rush so I was like okay and and for the first time I was on stage and I had to like speak to the public so like and there were like more than 30 journalists I was like shit and I was just like like made a journal I was like and my movie Jerry I was just like I'm like oh like oily like I was like such a baby but yeah very tensed and like
Did you
very
prepare
nervous
a speech ki like take a
no
freestyle?
I know freestyle I'm always about that freestyle life but yeah
You won some award, no?
I did for my for Jerry debut actress
Debut actress.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
Before we forget.
Okay.
You got something for you, right?
for me
Yeah, this is
oh,
This is from the cookie factory. I got your cookies.
oh yeah
So they
I
sent
was
you a
asking
gift
about
card.
the
Yo,
cookies
cookie guys,
because-
man. You gotta
Shout
get
out to you
Anna.
guys.
Bro, Anna आएपछि मात्रै आयो यस्तो चाहिँ
Shout out
Never seen
to
ribbons.
Yeah, we know. Let them tie it up damn nicely,
Yeah,
man.
oh guys
Someone's put
thank
an
you
effort, Reza.
Yeah,
shout out
nice,
to the
nice.
Cookie Factory I'm gonna give you guys a shout out on Instagram too
And this is the main event.
We have
This is
more?
like our like
Oh, okay
buddies at
Sponsors.
Custom Arrows.
oh wow
I don't know.
Oh,
like, I'm
wow,
interested to
thank
see
you,
what it is.
guys.
Can we
Can I
like?
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
always
see
intrigued
it.
what these guys are customing.
Ooh.
Custom Arrows, Eugen, thanks, bro.
Oh my god, I love this sweater.
What is it
What does it
saying?
It says
Vibe.
Vibe.
It's cozy. Looks cozy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm gonna wear this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do better.
Thank you,
Maris.
thank you guys, thank you so much.
Do better. Sorry.
Check them out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Custom
Before we
Arrows.
forget, I'll remind you later. Okay. This is.
So you're talking about your movie premiere.
Yeah.
तर म sorry. म पनि गएको थिएँ उसको movie premiere मा.
Oh yeah, you were there.
But it's not
The man
just the
from
movie
Kathmandu.
actors who get nervous, man. Even the audience has to get nervous. कि निस्किनु पर्यो बाहिर. And it's like, oh, journalist, कस्तो थियो movie, कस्तो थियो movie? म त सट्टर निस्किदिएँ. My mom got caught.
Oh no.
कस्तो movie अब त्यस्तो क्या. ठिकै छ, राम्रो छ.
But how did you find the movie? And we're talking about the man from Kathmandu. Give me your honest reviews.
It was honestly,
Oh.
I still didn't get the plot.
I understand
Was it
why,
like,
but I
intended to
think
make
it,
like a धेरै parts type ko?
no, I think it was because the movie was made in English. Everyone spoke in English. तर नेपालमा release गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ movie हामीले Nepali version, the dubbed version, we released that. So it just, for me also personally, it didn't really make sense watching it like Nepali dubbed version मा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अलिकति गाह्रो भइरहेको थियो बुझ्न, but I think people would understand the movie more if they had watched it on the original version
English
that was
version.
shot in English.
त्यो
Oh,
voice
so
over
it's-
नि like you did that.
Nepali ma gareko. But original चाहिँ everyone speaks in English.
That movie is in Amazon or something.
It is. It is.
What's the movie about?
Amazon
Sorry.
Prime.
The
I
Man
watched
from
other
Kathmandu.
movies. Just this one, I need to catch up.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, first of all. So
Spoiler alert.
Amazon,
So-
that's a big thing.
yeah, it's on Amazon. It's on Apple TV.
Yeah.
It's on Google Play.
You should check it out.
Netflix?
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. but
Almost.
Hopefully.
almost.
But yeah, the movie is about like half American, half Nepali
Okay.
guy who's currently living in the States, but his father is passed away and he believes that his father is like involved in ISIS. So, but he doesn't know about his like whereabouts. So ule just like internet butter ule he tries to like find his dad because he thinks he's lost and stuff. And then he's just very in life. He's just very in like wait. Let me think. I'm trying to like I haven't said the story to anyone. Wait. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch it. Like,
No. But yeah, he comes back to Nepal and he's a Muslim and he comes back to Nepal and there's like a lot of violence in his life and all that negativity. So he comes back to Nepal and he finds his roots and he gets to know about his culture and everything. And that's how is like that transition, how he becomes into a better guy after he comes to Nepal, after like knowing his roots and everything. It's about that. Yeah, it's a bit
check it out.
complicated, but if you watch it in the original version, it's
So
more
is
easier
there
to
like
understand.
a follow-up sequel?
There might be.
Because
There
it
might be,
ended very
yeah.
abruptly and there was a cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
For sure.
So
Oh,
So
त्यो
they-
next
But
I
yeah,
felt
you guys
like-
should watch it. It's yeah.
तिमीहरूको
it's
मुभी अब
different.
त्यो
Man
shoot
from Pokhara.
सुट हुन आँटेको मुभी पनि अब लाइक अब हल्समा त रिलिज हुँदैन होला सो
Halls, they're about to open from the December
25th.
of December.
Christmas
Oh,
special.
Christmas
It's a
special,
Christmas miracle.
But personally, would you guys go?
I would,
Like,
man.
I would, I think so.
If people are going to clubs,
man.
I think halls are much safer, man.
Yeah.
होइन
I think I
If
would.
like एउटा सिटको ग्याप राख्यो भने
I
भयो
really miss going to the hall and
Oh,
watching
nee.
Yeah.
putting my just like having a good time, like
Yeah.
escape for a couple of hours, man. Damn.
Plus,
And then they're
That's
probably
like
going to
my
take
mom and
precautions and
I
stuff.
agree.
But at the same time, asymptomatic to symptomatic ones. And even if you have got the virus, if you like,
transferable no.
All in the PCR.
I know symptoms देखाउँदैन. You have the virus, but you have no symptoms. So that's called like asymptomatic, no?
त्यही होला
I guess so,
यस्तो
yeah.
Yeah.
के अरे त्यो टेम्परेचर चेक होला
भातपट्टिमा छिँदाखेरि दसैँमा
Yeah, so
यस्तो
it's scary.
यस्तो टाउकोमा यस्तो अनि ह्यान्ड सेनिटाइजर
ढक्सिन थाल्ला But that must be a good thing, right? Because that means movies can release.
Which movie do you think is gonna come out first?
I have no idea.
James Bond.
Nine of Anula 5.
त्यो त 10 हरु पुग्यो होला नि
James Bond, no?
No, Tom Cruise movie is gonna come out this year.
Which one?
Mission Impossible.
He was
20.
he was shouting at
Top Gun.
Oh my god,
Top
yeah,
Gun.
did you guys hear
Top
about
Gun
the
2,
news?
yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
shouting at the
Top Gun 2.
त्यो त आइसक्यो नि त्यो त अस्ति
Yeah, I see that.
He was shouting at his like
What?
employees and
Oh, someone
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yeah.
social distance maintain नगरेर.
Yeah.
हेभी गरे
Brazil.
Bro, the
I was
film
like,
was कराको
म त मुभीको सिन जस्तो लाग्यो because it was just the audio that I heard the
Yeah.
video city
Audio मात्रै छ.
म त मुभीको सिन जस्तो लाग्यो
That guy's like a solid dude, actor.
Yeah.
Man. He does-
well he's a Scientologist I don't know
Oh, what?
Scientologist
I don't understand what Scientology is.
It's a cult though
It's a cult, but like, how does it help him with acting? Like,
it doesn't help him with acting
yes.
I think it helps them with
preventing
भन्दा पनि like creating more
So is
awareness
that
about
actor, right?
their
What's his name?
Yeah.
The pilot guy who was in the Saturday Night Fever.
Richard Gere
Nah, dude. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Our man who's at like Pulp Fiction too with
Oh,
Samuel L. Jackson.
V बाट
what is his name? Vincent Vega.
होइन what's his name Saturday Night Fever Grease हो Grease मा छ हैन
What are you talking about? What's that
but the
actor
old
name?
movie Grease?
what's
The
actor's
musical
name?
movie?
अँ
Oh my god! John Travolta.
John.
त्यही त त्यही
Yeah.
भन्नाले ग्रिसमा पनि छ नि
Yeah, he deserves this because it was itching like.
Tell me about
Huh?
movies. I know
Oh,
everything.
Yeah.
No, what?
He too, right? Is part of this cult you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know who that guy is.
अब के गर्छ त्यो कल्टमा चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ राम्रो
Cult पनि हैन अब they've defined themselves as a religion नै
Who?
Scientology भनेर
Oh, I don't know.
Even I'm trying
Religion
to-
of science.
Okay, could you?
religion of science त हैन
It's
don't know
not
what it-
nothing
what-
to do with
based on a
science.
book actually.
And they believe and
They have their own system of like
Okay.
beliefsहरू.
okay.
So there was this guy who wrote a book पहिला नै अनि based on that book this religion or cult was founded के and it's a big thing right now के अब
In America.
and they have very
It's only in America. No.
they have बाहिर पनि छ it's spread out pretty wide अहिले
So like Sai Baba type.
तर उनीहरूको they have
No, that guy, Wild Wild Country.
Yeah.
Osho.
Osho.
That guy was crazy. Eh?
Yeah.
So this they even they have levels or okay. Like to get to this level you have to be this and then restrictions or so there were a lot of people who left it and they faced a lot of problems after that because apparently they have people in high places and so threat don't leak out any information.
Are you like religious? I mean like just random question.
Yeah, I think I do believe in like energy, a lot of energy. I read like I'm a really strong believer in like energies, and I tried like my karma pani to stones, different kind of stones. Actually, fun fact, when I was in Mustang,
Pink salt. So.
yeah, but when I was in Mustang, well, I went for a walk and then I found this stone that was really shiny. It like looked all fancy but like covered up in like mud, and then it was like no, it was white, blue and golden, but it like ekdamai shine une. So I looked up and it was called I forgot. No. But basically that stone, so my mom's brother, मेरो mama चाहिँ, he treks a lot, so he knows about all these stones. So I asked him, यो कुन भन्दा चाहिँ, he told me this name. I'll probably like give the name on my story and tag you guys again. But I forgot. But yeah, that stone basically it gives out like positive energy. It blocks any negativity that's like surrounding you and stuff like that. So I really believe in like energy and like higher power, yeah. And when I'm feeling like when I'm in a position when I'm feeling weak or whatever, I just like
Pray.
I think it's more about what you believe yourself in. If you believe in it, then I think it happens.
I don't know, but
if you don't, then
but I think it all depends on the results that you're getting. That's why you're like pursuing this belief that you're going on about. Like, malai चाहिँ, like for me initially, like okay, I started believing like okay, there are higher powers and like energy. So I really started just wherever I feel good, wherever it gives me good energy, so that's
I mean,
what
if it
believe
helps,
in.
then
Throughout the
why not?
history, don't you think like us humans, we have this void of faith?
Yeah,
You know,
and
that
especially
we are always looking to put, be it like football stars, fighter, or whatever, like celebrities, whatever, and God or Osho or whatever.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the people, there are 10% who don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But 90% of people, they have this void. Maybe I can do this if I put my faith in this. Like, and maybe it's not a bad thing. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
In its name or something, right? But if you have faith, everybody has their faith. It might be whether a god or stone or or an whatever rapper or, or Tupac. I don't know. What are you looking at?
Tupac.
J Tupac.
Yeah, but if it helps, I guess it's fine, right?
Yeah.
But then I think
If there's positive, you got my point, right? If there's positive,
I was reading this thing where they said about about the crystal ball with the fortune tellers.
tarot card.
So there's a certain science behind it. Yeah, why it works or it doesn't. Okay. So if you go in and then this person tells you about that person about this reputation it is, right? About the fortune or your future, and then you go in. Depending on what that person tells you, subconsciously you start acting towards that thing. So if that person says, oh, you might meet, you're gonna meet someone, whatever. So the dimagma, that thing's already there. Now you become more open to opportunities. You become more open to meeting people, and then somehow you meet someone, and then you feel like that thing is true.
Yeah.
Just okay. But then if that person says, oh, you're gonna have a bad day, and then you're always paranoid, just
Yeah.
and then you feel like the smallest thing happening to you is according to that person. So there's that funny. But then if it helps you in a positive way, then I guess whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it was most about like the result. And I'm not saying that, oh, I depend on whatever I wish for or pray for, but it was just in little things in life, like whether it be like mental health or whatever, it would just, I think during the lockdown, I started getting a bit like spiritual was during this lockdown. And mentally, it did affect me very much initially, a lot. And I was like, no, like your like loneliness and spending time with yourself alone, it might be a bit hard, but you know, you have to make peace with it. And you have to learn how to be happy by yourself and just all of that. So I think, but it was for me, it was just moving on to better things and just gravitating like good energy and positive energy and just growing in life. So I think this year has, for me, it's just been about like self-growth, self-reflection, and just spiritual growth and knowing who I am, spending time with myself. It just, getting to know me better. Yeah. So I think, like, are you religious? I don't know. Maybe I am, because there is a higher power that I pray to, but not specifically like, okay, you will say like Krishna or that. But yeah. I
More
do
than
believe
religion,
in,
spirituality, I guess.
Yeah.
You have a nice dog too.
I do! Oh my gosh. I recently just got a golden retriever.
Damn. Golden Retrievers are friendly.
What's her name?
Gianna. So Gianna. Anna ko chori Gianna.
Anna G ko chori
मैले त्यसरी राखेँ भने त
तेरो पनि छैन जम्मा
तेजा हुन्छ
But you have like 5 dogs, no?
4 actually.
Okay.
5, 6 actually.
Your favorite is
Nah, that's a difficult choice.
Man, come on, man.
No, I don't have. They have a favorite. I mean, me.
But like right now, if you wish to like have a dog, which one would it be?
Oh, what?
If you like wish to have a dog right now, which one would it be?
Okay, like the type?
Breed.
A breed? I don't know why, but I've always been fond of pugs. I don't know why.
Really?
Oh, I don't know why.
They fart a lot.
Maybe because that's the first dog.
What happened to the hairy dog?
Oh,
Big
Bubbles?
ass. Yeah.
So, oh my god, everyone like asked me about Bubbles. So, ki
Bubbles?
boy bane?
That's
my
too big for Bubbles.
Chow Chow. I had
Hey,
Chow Chow.
okay.
Chow chow.
So what happened was we got Bubbles, अनि उरा ल्याउने बित्तिकै उसको like सास नै फेर्दाखेरि like soundsहरु बनाउने. So I thought this is not normal. So I called the guy who sold the dog to us, and I was like, "Dai, like यस्तो sound आउँछ कि normal हो?" अनि सबै चाउ चाउको यस्तै हो, like उनीहरुको नि like उ हुन्छ. So it's very normal. केही worry नगर्नु. So I was like, okay, like
They have a black dog, right?
yeah, like purple, dark purple. Ani ayo, and then I was like 3 days, 4 days, but I was like, no, this is not normal. So I took him to the vet, and the vet was like, he's really sick. And yeah, I suggest you to exchange the dog because it's just been a week that you've gotten him. So I was like, shit, how do I like exchange him? Like, I can't.
Attached voice, yeah.
Attached voice, I give him. So I was like, no, I'll take care of it. Like, I'll do everything on my own, blah, blah, blah. So after that, like every week, every day, like 3 medicines, and he had all sorts of like problems. And yeah, I was there for him 24/7, was really attached to him. And then on my birthday, he passed away, actually. Yeah. I was like, fuck, that was the most like traumatized. I think that's the time that was like fucking traumatized because
So did you like hesitate while getting another dog?
I did. I was like, no, I'll never get a dog. Like, for real, I was like, fuck, no, this is too hard. But thank God I was flying to Australia like 4 days after he passed away. So that helped me a lot. When I was in Australia, that helped me to like think about different things. And
did he live
not
a
be
long
sad.
life or was he
You know, like, no, he lived for like, he was with me for 4 months. When I got him, he was like a month old. And then he was like 4.5 months when he passed away. Yeah. But yeah, really, animo Australia goeपछि पनि when I was in Sydney, I think it was like my last few days. त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि म एउटा like I was at the harbor, and then literally when I turned around, there was exactly a cha-cha that looked like Bubbles. So I was like, shit, like getting on like emotional shit. Yeah.
the winner pass?
I was like, okay. This is probably like Bubbles saying hi to me.
Australia पुगेर
Art for this one.
Arts for this, but it's I didn't realize how difficult it would be as just about.
Are you kidding me? Because you're so attached to it.
Losing a pet.
Are you guys? Yeah.
I didn't about I've never experienced it. Ani couple of years ago, 3 years ago, मेरो eldest dog, white color थियो. त्यही same breed थियो उनीहरु, and that one passed away. बुढो भइसक्यो थियो त 14-15 years भएको थियो. अनि त्यो when it passed away, I was like, fuck, man, this is difficult.
No,
and then त्यसपछि
I lost the fish.
sorry, त्यसको अगाडि actually the other one. Goldfish.
How old is your golden retriever?
4 months old.
You just
She.
got her. You just got her.
Yeah.
I didn't say he.
You just know you're gonna see it by she.
Gianna.
Gianna.
My dog's name is Gemma.
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 Kotro baza है?
Sons, buddies.
कस्तो भएको man. उसको actually his uncle had his uncle had a litter भन्नु sorry, his uncle's dog had a litter के अनि त्यसबाट me अनि Sanjay so we got one each अनि that's a के अरे Mastiff and Rottweiler mix,
pretty solid.
so massive भइसक्यो यत्रो भइसक्यो अस्ति 1 week I was in here and I came back I was like fuck.
Aren't you?
Yeah, they grow up so fast.
Aren't you interested in like beauty pageants and all?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No, because I think I grew up watching my mom train like Miss Balls.
Yeah, like you're getting all that.
I don't. Just in general, I'm not into modeling and all of that. Acting, funny. I never thought about being an actress. It just
took like
happened
classes and an acting class.
I did. I was in Mumbai, and do you guys know Irshad Kamil, the lyricist?
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah, so Irshad Kamil is a lyricist, like a big time lyricist in Bollywood. So he was doing a project and he was directing the project for the first time. So they contacted me and they're like, oh, we've seen like few of your like movie trailers and we want you to audition for Uban. And they called me to Mumbai and I was there for a week. And then I did the audition and then I came back and yeah. They got back to me after like 6 months because after a month I was just waiting for the response like shit, I want to get this part so bad and stuff. But they contacted me after like 6-7 months, but I was already doing YouTube and things just didn't work out. But yeah, I was there for that audition, but I learned so much. It was like a workshop name. Irshad Kamil.
Irshad Kamil. Show up faster next time.
But yeah.
So we have your sisters here, right? Behind.
Oh yeah, my sisters are here. The gang is here. The A3 gang. Hi. Do you guys want to come say hi?
Yeah, please.
Come say hi. Just come say hi.
I've got suspense right there. Sisters.
I'm not tell you like Los Angeles, so they're not really camera friendly. So.
Mystique.
Ami man, show your buggy side. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, the character
Jerry.
Puggy.
This
Oh yeah. थाहा छैन
साहित्यको रोल
कस्टम थियो त
साहित्यको रोल
को
साहित्य this guy that you
झन्डै साहित्य
No, that's his real name.
साहित्य भनेको त लिटरेचर भनेको
हैन
Yeah. साहित्य र व्याकरण हुँदैन क्लासमा नेपाली क्लासमा
I always struggle with Nepali spelling.
Yeah.
किन हुनु पर्ने त्यस्तो लाइक यो पनि त्यो पनि
But that
मैले चाहिँ नेपाली स्क्रिप्टमा के बुझेन भन्न त्यो हुन्छ नि क्या यताबाट पनि यताबाट त्यो
आकार
Nepali
यता अर्कै भन्छ उता अर्कै भन्छ थाहा छ
and it's the same हो
हैन भन्ने थियो के हामीले के भन्थ्यौ उता छोटाई बडाईहरु यता अर्कै
No, but you studied in Darjeeling, so त्यहाँको did you have to learn Hindi or
यहाँ के भन्छ त्यसलाई यस्तो पछाडी आउनेलाई
नेपाली
Ekar?
के भन्छ
I guess so. Ekar भन्छ
एकार
Yeah,
भन्छ
Ekar.
Nepali is that musical tone yeah so like
Musical.
so it's like
अनि
divis I don't know divis ni da
So
etapati huncha
so
yeah.
what should my start?
If it's like
I still don't know how to like write
if it's like tankego and all yeah
Oh, right.
no tankone
like
just let's
the musical छ नि त
how do I say it?
हैन भन्दैन नि हैन
जुन त्यो भावल्स भन्छ
Yeah, Nepali words, man. म त चुक्क पानीमा like
यो weekend नेपाली हो अनि डायलगहरु चाहिँ
हैन मैले भन्न मलाई बोल्न आउँछ नेपाली तर पढ्न र लेख्न चाहिँ अलि गाह्रो लाग्छ
so the script is like printed in English for you
Yeah.
English Nepali
English
TINI
That's how it's
छमा एकसय कि नम्बर छ
नम्बर हुन्छ
Yeah.
But the vowels are weird, man. के हो त्यस्तो कहिले युज गरेको थियो
झन् त्यो रसियन ल्याङ्ग्वेजहरु कस्तो हुन्छ
त्यो त कोडहरु जस्तो लाग्छ थाहा छ कोडहरु जस्तो देख्दैन त्यो मेट्रिक्समा छर्दै गरेको जस्तो देख्दैन
त्यस्तै देख्छ
the matrix
The Matrix. But Nepali is weird, not weird. It's just what it
it
is.
is a very music tonal
the music
कुरा गर्दाखेरि
Because
पनि
it depends on the tone, how you say it.
कुरा
more
गर्दाखेरि
than
पनि
the-
like
yeah.
tone मा emphasis दिन्छ नि that's the whole point right like दामी भयो दामी भयो ठिकै छ दामी भयो चाहिँ बुझ्थ्यौ कि एपिक भयो भनेको like
आज मुखले पोइन्ट गर्छ नि यहाँ छ हजुर किन यहाँ छ
body language
imagine acting गर्दा यहाँ छ भने you think the director will pass that
Yeah, as an actor, you feel
you're free
like,
to like
yeah.
Improvise.
is he, like on your back like are the directors on your back
No,
or,
because
like,
as an actor, for
you're free
me,
to express
yeah, I don't act, I react.
heavy
hold on a second
get further on that eh
No, for me, that is what worked. I don't किन मलाई थाहा छ म के भन्न लाग्यो, so it's gonna sound very like predictable. I don't want to like for me to be. I like to be an unpredictable actor, like because I know the script and stuff. Like you know, I'm gonna react to it. Like how would I really feel? Like that's not like that. Like, like realistic. Because I'm all about that realistic.
But what if you're
acting.
by
I can't
yourself,
do
say?
all that like ram. Dude. I can't. It's like,
But what if you're by
Yeah.
yourself? Like if it's like a
it's-
monologue, कसरी react गर्ने त्यसमा चाहिँ?
like, give me an
अब
example.
if you're talking to yourself,
On what topic? It's so vast.
thoughts
I know,
ऐनामा हेरेर
Oh, no, man. They're like, what would I really feel at that time? So for me, acting is like, I put myself like on that character's shoes. How would I feel? So that's how I react to it. I don't act like just because I have the script and like, no. मलाई यो situation भएको थियो भने मलाई के हुन्छ and if it's like yeah
तर ऐनामा हेर्दा
deep,
like
man,
most of the time
acting
it's like मुख चाहिँ बन्द तर like त्यो voice चलिरहेको छ
man no expressions you just gotta feel it अनि expression मा naturally आउँछ you just have to feel it no like अब you know like confused भएको benar down like what like no like you gotta feel it and then after you just have to like feel it and it's
you're talking about your directors or producers your clash ni so how much with that happening how much like artistic freedom are you left with like
Agi we spoke about like producers or directors that got the clashes and stuff for as an actor it doesn't really affect me because what affects me is what's happening when I'm shooting at the moment because at that time I am shooting, I'm on set, and if there is any disruptions, then I have to like call it out. I'm gonna say, "Hey, usto bhaina," but we do have our limits, but the directors or producers ko bara to directly affect hudaina actors like technicians and actors, man, they clash. Because if you're like technicians, so like 25, 20 technicians, like lighting and stuff. And Yota set like banauna like movie ma hamro Yota set Jerry ma it took like 4 hours. So technicians are like, you know, they're on hold and stuff. And if we fuck up our dialogue, then they're gonna be like, oh my god, we're like, you know, doing all, so it's like and in my day, for instance, if I do my scene without any, you know, disruptions or any, if I nail my scene and technician your lighting only milena so feedi garna parcha, and that affects my you know, acting, because I think I did good in that role. So it's very vast. It's not just like directors or producers and actors. It's so much more like movie making, because there are more than like 60 people working together to make a film. Same time. So yeah, at the same time, and you're functioning together at the same time and everything. So it's a lot of like,
you're preparing for a movie now.
I am.
And so like it's the corona time hour like social distance or
so we were supposed to shoot in December, but we rescheduled our shooting for March. But let's see, probably a test later on, so everyone's staying in the same location till the shoot. Yeah. I'm not sure how that will go, because I can't say as an actor, because I'm not a like a producer executive. I don't know all of that, but hopefully they said by March, say, we will try to go on floor and shoot.
So like movies are
I don't
no
think
one's
so,
shooting
no.
any movies.
I think they like few of them are shooting like music videos and like series and stuff.
I don't think that counts, man.
Yeah, but videos. I mean, I haven't heard of any movie that's been on floor like full function.
Is it more like
this is the TikTok era, right?
Have you guys?
No,
we haven't.
I did. I was like, yeah.
TikTok's the new movie.
Savage.
Yeah.
More out of boredom? More out of boredom, or you just want to?
Not out of boredom. I think. I don't know, TikTok गर्दाखेरि मैले पोस्ट गरेको जति मेरो ड्राफ्ट्सहरु धेरै छ होला, because to be honest I'm an introvert person.
What does that mean?
So drafts भनेको you just save it, you don't post it online.
Okay.
So it's like an archive, like you don't post it but it's there.
Drafts.
Your drafts, yeah. So during the lockdown, obviously there was this whole hype about TikTok, and I was like, okay, let me see it. So first month I just used to like scroll and see through people's TikToks, and then I was like, let me try this. And he got it, and I used to nail it, but then like post gonna say I used to be a bit like
you freestyle and
but I don't know, yeah.
That's synchronized, I think.
Yeah, but I have my TikTok account if you want to follow me. But yeah, it's fun. And it takes a lot of effort actually, because here the people are just dancing and like singing or acting, whatever. But oh my god, it actually takes so much like time and effort to like do that. It was like, okay. But yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Won't you invest that time in something else?
No, lockdown, like, come on, man. It's not like, okay, you would admit it. You didn't have a full routine, did you, during the lockdown?
I have.
You must have had moments where you're like, okay, what should I do? Like, what should I like? Let's do, even if it's just creativity, just creating a TikTok. That's like, for me, that was it. Lockdown, for me, I got to a point where I was very idle. Lockdown.
You're venting your acting skills.
No, it was just, yeah, it was just.
TikTok.
Yeah, and I could do whatever I want to. It was like, yeah, a space for me to like be creative and stuff, which I enjoyed personally. So yeah.
But it's so immersive, eh? TikTok. Like,
yeah.
खोल्ने बित्तिकै भिडियो आउँछ क्या कुनै एपमा त्यस्तो छैन नि you just have to scroll through and look for something you like त्यहाँ त म खोल्ने बित्तिकै हाम्रो
damn funny, man.
You're on TikTok?
Yeah, I mean I have.
But you don't
making moves.
Man, we should collaborate.
See them, join them.
Should we?
Yo.
I mean, we have some memes, but it's not doing well. So.
Are you serious, man? How come we didn't know about this thing?
हाम्रो पेजको चलाइरहेछ नि
ए टिकटकमा
I'm just posting memes. It is what it is. But it's like
Yeah.
कस्तो अब खोल्ने बित्तिकै there's some video. The only action you can do is like next अर्को video के.
What do you mean?
There's no other thing you can do. You
Like
comment
Instagram, probably.
but then
What do you wanna do, Andy?
What was TikTok
I'm saying
called
like you cannot
initially?
filter out
Musically,
your
you can,
stuff.
no?
No, I think that's
What
called
this is
another, like, it's a completely
like
different-
random
Musically
bombarding.
is a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
के के?
तर त्यही टिकटक जस्तै नै थियो नि हैन म्युजिकली
Yeah.
भनेको.
But it's a completely different app and it's not the same.
Is the TikTok bought that app, na? Yeah.
Musically, but
Ah.
पहिलाको.
Yeah. TikTok
You
bought
don't
that
know.
app.
Yeah. We
I know.
used to Musically, yeah.
Ki Dub Smash, I don't know. One
Dub
of those.
Smash was there and then
One of those.
Musically was there and then TikTok.
So TikTok bought one of those apps. And
Okay.
they became whatever they are right now.
Vine पनि थियो हैन?
Vine the more I mean more than सक्यो.
सक्यो.
They stopped it. त्यसपछि all these people who are on Vine, they moved to YouTube and Instagram.
Okay.
You know, like about this Vine and all was like so popular. They used to. I'm not 100% sure about this, but they used to have these certain locations where all of them were kept together just to make vines. All these popular viners.
किङ ब्याचहरु.
सबैजनालाई अब एउटा कम्प्लेक्स जस्तोमा बसाउने and all they just make vines.
Yeah, that's
why
the
you see
culture.
them in each other's vines.
Yeah. That's the culture in like YouTube, especially in LA. Like everyone stays in like you're a karma bossa and you create contents basically. So like
All your
I've
Logan
seen that
Paul
with gamers and all.
It's a good alternative, but in terms of influence, I don't know where it's going
yeah.
because people are just.
I think it helps initially for you to like get recognition because you're interacting with people and you're shooting with people who are known basically. They Cloud House, but it's called that, no? But yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and like so many people are living in the same house and like they just make videos, like random videos, and they earn like they're living in like mansions. So I was like, first one, I was like, wait, how does this work? Like you're just filming together, but then yeah.
Sagarmatha Mansion. Send me location. Like Sagarmatha Mansion.
So Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all those people came from
Yeah.
that name. Vine was like 15 seconds or something, 6 seconds or something like that.
I have no idea
Seconds?
about vinyl.
So you just gotta make content in 6
6
seconds.
seconds. त्यो पनि अब
They used to nail it, man.
Serious.
Those guys used to nail it.
But what do you? I mean, I can't even like comprehend like के चाहिँ बनाउने like 6 second मा. एक दुई तीन चार पाँच छ.
That's how our
Are you
attention
kidding me?
span
Like-
decreased.
No, like
I think
even
they do a
like
lot in
2
seconds.
seconds is so precious to like as an actor saying like 2 second, 1 second pani timro like if you have an important role then that's like really impactful.
That's a sad role. 1 second role. Like
No, that's
No,
not.
thanks.
No, that's not. No.
1 second.
Come on, man. No. No, let's not like
Cameo.
1 second to now. You few seconds ko mancheko pani kasto impactful huncha ni.
हुन्छ.
Like I
doesn't
think if you have a
really-
good platform,
Stanley
you know,
types.
few
Yeah.
seconds we need.
If it
Stanley.
gives a good meaning and
Stanley,
if it's like
yeah.
impactful, yeah.
Like Brian Callen on the Joker movie, he had
Yeah.
1-2 seconds role, and his role was he's a reflection on the like mirror.
I know, but like
Back
6
I
seconds,
love you,
I know,
man.
like if all that Kim Kardashian and all get, they can make a lot of difference. See? Those guys have damn influential Instagram and all that.
No, but it doesn't really
actually-
matter on like you how much influence, how many people are following you. Like I think at the end of the day, it depends on your role and what you're giving. Like your role, like meaning as an audience. Like
Yeah,
when you're
that's-
watching a movie, you wanna watch movies that's impactful, and sometimes like it doesn't matter like 2 ghanta ko role host yeah like 3-4 seconds ko, as long as that character is like really meaningful and puts a really like strong impactful meaning in the movie, then that really gets you. For me it does. So any role in the movie, like main role host yeah like 2 second go 3 seconds, so it's everything is like important.
But that's the thing. I say this about all
But
these
like,
viners
they rather
out there.
have your role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's because like you didn't have to come through that couple of seconds role. You directly like got a huge role. So it's like
junior actor.
you know,
No,
because
even if I
come
did,
Actually,
like
no, if I had a choice, I would. Like, you're like, okay, they're making like a great movie, and then they want me to be like a
Second
guest
lead.
appearance by Pani, but it has a really like strong character and like is really meaningful and impactful, then I would do it. I would do it for sure.
I'm
You know,
It depends.
you know where
though.
my
It depends.
insecurities come from, because in school, I always want to be on the play, alright.
But you're the tree.
No, not even a cheat. I was always like the police guard in the corner. Like, dude, give me a line at least. Like my.
Well, do you know how hard it is to actually act? Like,
Yeah,
you
tell
know,
me about it.
no, growing up, I thought about it. I've done so many plays in schools, but I've always been that tree. We're just like, just tree, I would just stand there like, never have I ever gotten a role that I had to like main going to school. Never.
You never got to be the Cinderella.
Never. So like, are you kidding me? Like actors want to, when I never thought about it, but it just happened, and I grew my interest in that, and I wanted to educate myself more on that. So by time it was just
Nice.
So you started from a tree. Started from a tree. Now we're here.
yeah.
But that's
What kind of like movies like, did you watch growing up, man?
It's to be honest,
till now.
मैले कहिले पनि नेपाली movies हेर्थेन like Jerry गर्ने बेलामा. Like never.
Yeah,
Any
never watched
movies
it.
पनि my mom makes like मेरो momले हेराउँथ्यो moviesहरू, but all of that, but I never watched Nepali movies, but Pachi, after I did Jerry, I got this sense of responsibility that no, I need to know more about the film industry here, and as I'm a part of it, I need to educate myself more on it. So this Pachi, I think I started watching a lot of Nepali movies and stuff like that, but I'm still Bollywood.
yeah.
and
Your mom
Hollywood.
has a picture of Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
So
Keanu Reeves was here to shoot उसले Little Buddha, उसको movie Little Buddha भन्ने यहाँ नेपालमा आएको थियो shoot गर्नलाई, and my mom was like, she was one of the co-actors in the movie. But she only shot here, like Baudaतिर. But yeah,
That's
pretty big deal.
John Wick.
John Wick,
John Wick.
John Wick.
it's
Damn.
Neo.
Neo.
Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Anna.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
It's been a long time coming. Eh?
Man,
But
time
know.
just flew by, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
thanks to
But
Cookie
thanks
Factory,
to Cookie Factory and the
Customer.
Customs
Customs
are
are
us,
us. Thank you
and
so much for sending
Yo, Cookie
me.
Factory, what's up, man? Like, you gotta holler at us like
So,
often. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
So Customer is it's a if you want to visit the store, there's a store in Samsigal,
Yeah.
opposite to Tamarind.
One in Basantapur.
Yeah, and they make custom with your personalized stuff,
Oh wow.
all the way down to lighter stuff,
amazing.
and the designs are pretty cool, bunny.
Oh, Customer is
Yeah.
damn, sorry. I'm just making a joke. They have like good quality of like,
Yeah.
clothes and they can customize anything. Man.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So
So
thanks for
thank you,
coming, man.
thank you for having me, you guys. I always like Dimango podcast.
We
When you
hope-
sundakiri, it was always so like fun to listen to, and like usually the podcast
Thanks,
I
yeah.
listen to is like pretty serious because like I want to be like
Tony Robbins.
Yeah. But yeah, I usually listen to your podcast, and you guys are like really chill to like listen to, and pretty like educational too. You guys talk about the recent topics, and it's just not like ranting and stuff, but yeah,
Neuroscience.
it's always
We hope
You
you get
guys
tickets to your next premiere. Eh?
Yeah,
Of
don't
course.
get fast,
No.
dude, up front. Like,
Wait, I need to reveal this. So I got some juicy like news.
got some
I got some tea to spill. So
Whoa.
I'm making a
oh, we got some cookies. We got some cookies.
No, I am making my own YouTube channel.
Okay, that's a heavy tea.
No, that's reaction. Where's the reaction?
Whoa!
No,
you
but you
say
guys need to
something
come back and like no,
Sorry?
because
So
I've
what's-
thought about making a YouTube channel for so long that finally I have some like contents that I want to create and stuff. So like, you guys should probably come.
Vlog.
Yeah, lifestyle vlogs and just
Yeah, we can-
reviewing
we
stuff
can, like,
and like a lot of it's not like limited to just
Collaborate,
one yoga.
yeah.
So yeah, it's very versatile.
Come
so.
up with something creative. And
Yeah, and I'll invite you guys. So I hope you guys come to my channel too
Definitely.
and
please.
enjoy as much as I did. So
I
yeah.
hope you
looking
did.
forward.
I did. I don't know how the time went by, but
Right?
thank you so much for having me.
Thanks to the coffee. Yeah,
Let's
mugs.
wrap it up now.
Yeah. Damn, that was a long one.
Long wrap, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
That was fun.
Thank you for calling me, you guys.
तिम्रो कुनै मुभीहरु प्रिमियर अगाडि एक एपिसोड फेरि गरिदिनु न सो
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
We can do like a recurrent stuff, right?
Sure. And I'll call you guys
sisters
later
on man
on.
sometime that would be like sick.
Yeah. But you guys need to like come on my
Kardashians.
channel too.
The Kardashians of Nepal.
Guff Pass collaborating with like Amazon.
Mukbang.
Yeah.
Mama Putti. Sanju.
But how did that go, right?
You had fun, right?
Yeah.